Okay, Aries, we're going to do a special little reading because the world is so weird right now. Find out what's going to kind of happen from now till like December. So June through December. Whoa, a couple things flew out. So we're going to leave those because they just flew out. For rest and the Queen of Air. Okay, so what's that all about? Queen of Air and rest. So that tells me right now, some of you are taking a break. There's not much you can do. It's kind of like the calm in the middle of the storm, you know, it's like a break in the war. I don't know what this has to do with this air, but that's someone who is a queen. She's a queen, and she's of Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, what else is going on here? 9, Sanctuary. Yeah, a lot of you are hunkering down. The Sanctuary, it's like you're it's kind of like you're sitting on calm waters, you know, and you're kind of away from the storm. It's like there's a lot going on around you, but you're kind of stuck there. 2 of Wands. There's lots of options. There will be options coming up. The 2 of Wands is like the world is in your hand. You're having to decide, you know. So there's definitely some opportunity coming up. The Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Hearts, and this is a really interesting card. This is a card. I just was reading about this card because this is a very different deck. Okay, so in this deck, or in other decks, it's the High Priestess. In this deck, they call it the Sea Voyage. And what this talks about is, it talks about getting to your goal, but getting there kind of slowly, kind of like the Chariot in a traditional deck. Okay, I'm going to read it. It means perseverance and perhaps slow reaction to sudden stimuli, but also strength in the face of trouble, determination to pursue objectives. The attainment of these objectives is therefore assured. So in other words, you're still going to get to your goal. Things might be delayed, things might be, you know, on the back burner, but don't give up, okay? This speaks about, so the 2 of Wands speaks of opportunity, but it's looking like in about 3 months, things are going to start up again, okay? And so there's just a little period of time. That's what the 4 of Swords is. The 4 of Swords is like kind of a calm in the storm. It's taking a break. Okay, and then we have, oh good, so there's some divine protection going on for you guys, so don't worry too much. This is the dragon. He's the Fu dragon. Okay, and you see the ship at the bottom? So, and you have 2 cards with the ships, and both of them mean protection. The ship meaning that it's like you're away from the island, or you're away from the earth, which is where all the chaos is going on, but you're protected because you're away from all that chaos. Okay, so that's a really good omen. It's saying things are going to happen. There's going to be a period of time where you have to do a lot of paperwork. You're going to feel like you're working at things and not making progress, but the 7 means keep at it. It's like you're watering the seeds of life. Okay, it doesn't mean to stop doing what you're doing. It means be patient, have perseverance, keep going forward with that stuff. Then we have, new journey, Exodus 10, 15, 16, 17. So there is something you're going to be leaving behind. It's possibly meaning a change in jobs, a change in houses. This is Exodus. It's the new journey, okay? New horizons. That's what's happening. So it's a new venture. It's a new undertaking. So something, maybe that is the goal. Maybe your goal is to get a new house, or to move, or to get a new job, or some type of a change, okay? So that is going to come towards late summer, early fall, or fall, early winter. But it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's coming in like 4 months, okay? So you will be leaving something behind. Success is guaranteed. And then you move to, this is a cool card. So this is an Art Deco deck. And this card is 14. It talks about stability. It talks about, again, kind of being patient, doing what you need to do. You know, the bullfighter has something, it can be a tough battle, right? But also he's very prepared. If he wasn't prepared, he wouldn't be in the ring with the bull. And the bullfighters usually always win. So this talks about you kind of connecting with someone else. If you flip the card in reverse, do you see the two people here? So these two people kind of are undertaking a battle. They're like the bullfighter, okay? There's something they want to do. It's kind of like them against the world, them against the bull, but they're going to make it. So there's a lot of destiny at play, a lot of destiny. And then you have security here, the Four of Diamonds or Four of Pentacles. This speaks about security, things being solid. You know, there is a sense that you're concerned with the Four of Pentacles. There's kind of like, it's kind of like you're grabbing hold of the pentacles. You're afraid you're going to lose it, but you're not going to lose it. Four is solid. Everything is solid. Everything is good, but still, you know, you have to be careful, and you're very concerned. But don't worry, because after the Four moves you, you know, further down. And then for some of you, there is a young man coming. He's an air sign. This is the Prince of Air here. He has the rose. He's, you know, he thinks a lot. He talks a lot. He's very communicative. He's got a lot of action. God, this motorcycle. Wow. Speaking of the knight of air sign, that would be him. I think that's an omen saying he's coming. He's coming on his motorcycle or his skateboard, or he's going to make a lot of noise when he comes. So, down the road, if you guys are questioning love, it looks like love is coming more towards fall and winter. Okay, do you see this? He's got the rose in his hand. He's got these deep eyes, these red lips. He's, you know, he wants to be a lover boy. And yeah, I actually think you're going to have a decision to make. This is the Two of Wands. Okay. Oh, not the Two of Wands. It's the Two of Swords. And traditionally, this shows someone who is blindfolded with two swords crossed in front of them, and it means having to make a decision, kind of trust your intuition, but it also means don't take too long making that decision. Okay? So someone is up to no good. One of these guys is up to no good. Okay, so you need to be really careful. This card, do you see this person sniffing the rose? And then there's, if you flip it over, there's like the monkey. There's two little monkeys playing. Okay, so that tells you someone is up to no good. You have a decision to make. And one of them is going to be proposing. This is the Four of Cups or the Four of Hearts. Okay, good news. It's an offer. So you're going to be getting a proposal this fall or winter. One of them is good. One of them is not good. You know, really listen to your intuition. Be very, yeah, bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So there are two. There's the younger one and there's the older one. Okay, so be very careful which one. Make sure that, you know, that you really kind of pay attention to the things that he does, and that you're, you know, that you're being really smart about it. Don't let someone just fool you with their words. Check their actions, check all that stuff. So you've got a really interesting rest of the year. All this stuff is definitely, you know, talking about an interesting year here. The period of rest, this Queen of Swords, I don't know what she has to do. The Sanctuary, things are good, you're kind of away from it all. There's going to be a decision here to be made. Then we've got the Queen of Hearts. So maybe that's you being in love, you kind of being open to love finally after things. But then the protection of, you know, that two, which is sometimes the High Priestess, but in this one it's not. And then we've got more divine protection here. Destiny, keeping you safe, keeping you away from things. Whatever project you're doing, stick to that project. There will be some kind of change, some kind of movement. I think there will be some challenges associated with that, because you've got the you've got the card of stability, but stability with work and skill. So you're going to have to use your skill. You know, everything's going to be good with that Four of Pentacles, Four of Diamonds. Don't think too long, but think very carefully. someone is up to no good of these two people, but someone is going to propose to you, okay? So there you have it. Hey, good luck. I hope everything goes okay. Hang in there, and please like and please subscribe.